Hello everyone, my name is Woodjino, and 2.5 years ago I was in a very terrible position, probably worse than you're in right now. And those are the four things that I've learned from my millionaire mentors since then by investing thousands of dollars in mentorship to help change my life to right now. As I'm currently speaking to you, I'm 20 years old and I run two companies that I own: Trader Built Accelerator for day traders that teach them how to create an offer around the skill, and also Skyline Shipping Company, my shipping company in the transportation industry. And the last one is going to be the most important one, so stay tuned. The number one thing that I've learned from them is that being rich is a state of mind. Getting rich first start in your mind, because your mind is the software that design your life, that determines what type of life you live. If you live a terrible life, or if you live a shit life, or you live an amazing life, or if you get rich, or if you're wealthy. It all starts by programming your mind to be rich. Whatever you want to do, you have to condition your mind to align with it, especially if your goal is to become a millionaire. Coming from the type of background I came from, you came from nothing, horrible background, violence, or you just never see anyone or no one in your family has that type of money, and you're actually the first who want to reach those type of heights. It's going to take a lot of work by working on your mind. That's where it first starts, because the type of mindset that they have, that your family have, is the broke mindset, the type of mindset that your entourage, where you came from, you've never seen anyone achieve those type of milestones. It's going to take a lot of work by focusing on your mind, by programming your mind to get you to that level in order to do the work that's gonna make you become a millionaire. Now, becoming a millionaire is not even the hard part. It's staying a millionaire. A lot of people don't have the mindset yet to stay and maintain that status of being a millionaire. You see a lot of people get rich, next thing you know, they either not even relevant anymore, or next thing you know, they're poor, they go back broke, they start doing drugs, and all of these things, they lose everything they have. It's because they're not ready yet to maintain that status. That's why it's good whenever you're laying your foundation, you lay a great foundation, starts from your mind, that condition your mind to take you from the person with a poor mindset to a person with a wealthy mindset, with a rich mindset, that deserves to have that money, that actually know what it's like to live as the person who deserves to have that type of money. Now, I've had two great mentors that helped change my life, and they're both multimillionaires. The second thing that they always have in common, they say in common, the main mindset that they go with is that money is only a tool to make more money and seize opportunities. That's all money is. It's the mindset that they operate from. The same thing that they're going to tell you is that money is only a tool to make more money. Money is a tool to seize opportunities. Money is not meant to be saved. Money is not meant to be cherished on, to be held on, because they print more money every day. When you have money, if you need information that's going to make you a millionaire, you have to use the money that you have to get that information. If you need to get tools to build your future, to build your life, you have to use the money that you currently have to either get a mentor or pay for that information, or get someone to do that task for you. Especially if you have a business, you will understand that. And by paying someone to do that task that is better at it than you are, and that way your business grows, then you make more money. Or if you don't have a business yet, by paying someone to teach you something that they're better at than you are, you know that skill, now you have that skill, so you're able to build your own business, or you're able to do that thing that you wanted to learn better so you can make more money. So that's all that money is. Money is only a tool to make more money. That's why when you see people win the lottery, they are so easy to go back broke. Or even if you give a poor person $1 million, they're not gonna even do anything with that $1 million. They're just gonna blow it. And if you ever hear that quote that says, every rich person in the world, they can distribute the same amount of money among everyone in this earth, but the money is going to end up in the same pockets. Reason why is that a person that doesn't understand money, that doesn't understand that money is a tool, and they try to hold on to that money just goes down. That money just vanishes from them. It run away. Your software, your mind was not yet programmed to know how to multiply that money. And number three, if you're starting a business, don't go into business thinking about how much money you can make, but instead think about how can you solve a very painful, expensive problem. It's inevitable. If you're solving a problem for people, you're making life easier for something that people want to get rid of, and you can bring that solution, they will eventually pay you no matter what. You're not gonna do it for free. Obviously, that's the reason why. If they know that you are the expert in that field, they will gladly and beg to pay you just so you can solve that problem for them. And the reason why I said a very painful, expensive problem is because, number one, the problem that you're going to solve in business, it has to be something that people want to get rid of. It has to be costing them something, either financially or emotionally. And secondly, it has to be something expensive. It has to cost them more in the long run if they don't fix that problem. By keeping the same problem, it's going to be worse and worse and worse in the long run if they don't solve it right now. Like, they need your help right now. For example, someone can go a month, 2 months without washing their car. Yes, that's a pain, but it's not that expensive. It's still a profitable business, but compared to someone who need to learn a high income skill, for example, someone who need to learn how to trade, because if they don't learn how to trade now, time is just going and they're getting older, they're never gonna be able to help their family. It's just so painful. They're always going to be in the same spot. They're never going to be able to escape the matrix. They're never going to be able to escape the rat race. You got people who hate their job, who hate the 9 to 5. Their mom are struggling. Their parents are struggling. They need to learn that skill now in order to change their lives and change the life of the loved ones. If you can solve whatever they're struggling with in their trading journey, that's a very painful, expensive problem, because it's causing them millions of dollars in the long run. If they don't solve that problem right now, they're never gonna get to become a millionaire, or they're gonna spend so much money or blow so many accounts, they're never gonna get good at trading if they don't let you help them. That's why it's very important to be, number one, a painful problem, and also number two, very expensive. That's what makes the difference between a profitable business and a very profitable business. Number four, it is much more profitable to have a business, to build an offer that you can create one time and sell it 1,000 times. For example, a service that you don't have to fulfill yourself, because if you're the only one that's fulfilling the service, you only could do it so many times because you're one person, compared to, for example, building a software, building a course. When you sell information, you can only build it one time, especially if you have an agency. You only record it once and then you put it on a platform where your students can just go in and learn the information, but you don't have to keep recording it for every time you sell it. You only build it once and you can sell it thousands of times. Those are the four main common things that I've learned from my millionaire mentors. So hopefully you actually put them to use, because I have just given them to you for information that I've paid thousands of dollars for. They will help you just like they did help me if you actually put them to use. As I go on my journey, I just want to elevate other people and also help people as well. If you find this video helpful, you can go ahead and like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I will see you guys in the next video.